Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys. Well, that means it's Friday. It's the weekend. Jason and I are taking off to New York City next week, which I'm so excited for. We have a lot of people that we get to see too. So really excited about that. But no, in the meantime, today we have Hot Messy Topics. This is coming out after. So if you guys did not make Hot Messy Topics with Thea D'Souza, then make sure that you go back and watch it, be a part of the replay crew. But in the meantime, I want to talk about this Katie Ginella, Real Housewives of Orange County, the drama that's going on. This shit is hitting the fan and it's like literally not stopping. Like this girl got herself in a whirlwind of mess and I have opinions. So before we jump in, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Oh, let's make this up and Adam channel 2. And yeah, let's just jump right in with this. All right, guys. So with the whole Katie Janilla of it all, man, I don't know if you guys watched the premiere of season 19, last night's premiere of The Real Housewives of Orange County, but this girl got roasted. And she got roasted in one situation after another, like it was not stopping. And it seemed like the girl could not keep her story straight. And the reason I say that was because she was called out for potentially talking to bloggers, leaking things, especially when it came to Emily Simpson. Yeah, things were coming out, but when they asked her, hey, listen, you can put all of this to bed, open up your Instagram, open your text messages, show us what they were. And she's like, I have no service. Look, I have no service. I have no service. And I was like, oh, no, this looks bad. It looks like you're getting busted. But here we go. Katie denied contacting blogger TheBravoBabe during her OC season 19 premiere, but, well, Christina, TheBravoBabe, claims that Katie reached out to her off camera and shared insider info, then lied in her confessional. So she ended up leaking the alleged text exchanges and described an off-camera 2-minute call where Katie labeled Tamra Judge as evil and offered guidance, despite Katie's on-screen denial of all of it. And Christina also says that Katie and her husband, Matt, were physically together during the call to her, and Katie claimed that she hadn't even spoken to the blogger. So Katie refused to show her phone messages on camera, ending the scene on obviously it's like a cliffhanger, but the blogger claims this was disrespectful to production, and viewers and castmates like Emily Simpson, Gina Kirschenheiter, and Tamra Judge ambushed Katie over her ties to bloggers, painting her as deceitful and untrustworthy. And listen, at the end of the day, Katie did end up missing the OC cast trip, apparently due to a major altercation with Gretchen Rossi and Emily. And people don't know what her future on the show looks like. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of wondering the same thing at this point, but this is what was said. So let me just share the screen.
So you'll have to watch the premiere of The Real Housewives of Orange County on Thursday for the full context, but let's all go into the episode knowing that Katie Ginella did in fact call TheBravoBabe, the blogger. You can read the article. I'm not going to give away episode spoilers, but just know that Katie lies, and I'm not going to let you guys watch the full episode thinking that she's telling the truth when she's so clearly not. So I have some screenshots. I said it on a podcast before, and I'll say it again. Katie Ginella called me after my little feud with Tamra Judge. She consoled me, talked me off a ledge, told me how evil Tamra was, but that everything would be okay. So I'm not going to let anybody backtrack and say that they didn't call me, because they did. So here's the screenshots. Not only did Katie Ginella respond when I told her that Tamra posted in her stories that she was coming after me, she immediately called me right after I said that. And before we even talked on the phone, she was implicating Tamra's assistant friend, I'm not quite sure, Kaden. Before Katie lied to the cast and production in the premiere episode, we had such a great rapport, friendly relationship. That's why it wasn't so random when she called me during the Tamra situation, because we had a little bit of a rapport back and forth with each other. What is hurtful now is that she is lying to everybody. And I don't think content creators or bloggers, whatever you call yourselves, deserve for a housewife to lie on them, knowing the platform that they have is so much larger. While this whole thing might not seem like a huge deal, it's just a call log showing that Katie called me. It goes a little deeper for content creators and bloggers once you watch the episode to see truly how little she thinks of bloggers, podcasters, content creators, whatever you want to call yourselves. So watch the episode knowing that she did in fact call me and the screenshots are there. So you'll have to watch the premiere of the...
Okay, so here's my kind of issue with this. And I saw a couple people who said, well, Adam, you're to blame for this. And I was like, how am I to blame for this? And people were like, well, listen, at the end of the day, you were the one who originally did this whole thing with Whitney. And now that's opened up like this whole door. No, no, no. She ended up posting the screenshots and the receipts. And listen, everybody is different. When I went through the whole situation with Whitney, I had all of the text messages and I said it a million times. And I even had a friend who got so mad at me and was like, well, if you have the text, then post the text. And I was like, I don't want to post the text because my thought process was, one, she was going to do the right thing, which she didn't. We had a conversation, so we deaded this. It's fine. But I mean, it's not, but it is. But then also, two, if I post those text messages, I talk to housewives all the time. I talk to Bravo talent, NBC talent, Hulu talent. I talk to people all the time. So now if I become the person who will so easily post text messages, I never, ever, you guys have never seen me post my text messages in a conversation with talent ever. Even if it doesn't go my way, whatever the case is, I'm never going to be known as the person who's leaking the shit. And I kind of feel like there's an issue with that. Only because I think that there's a residual effect that people in the future know that you're capable of sharing text messages. And I think that at that point, they're like, well, I'm not going to necessarily trust you with my shit because look at what you're capable of. But now, moving on. Go on, Bravo Babe. So Emily claimed that Katie's daughter, Kaylee, told their twins negative comments about Heather Dubrow during babysitting, then accused Kaylee of lying. And it was on All About the Real Housewives podcast where Kaylee denied lying, noting that she only said what the twins told her. And Emily continued to have to, like have her babysit afterward, suggesting that there really was no real backlash. But Kaylee stressed that she meant no harm and she didn't think it was serious. And she defended her mom's reputation, pushing back against the claims of being a deceptive child. And Reddit users criticized Emily's decision to call out a minor on TV, saying that it was gross and embarrassing. And she warned against involving kids in reality TV feuds. So this is going to be a melee this season. If you watched last night's episode, then you can see this is a total melee. But really, I just want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section, please. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Definitely don't forget to hit that notification bell. And yeah, we have a lot to talk about and we'll be jumping into all of it. So this is going to be a long day. Oh, and we'll be posting on TikTok. We'll be posting in the polls. And then guys, after that, it's the freaking weekend. So go out, have fun. Don't drink and drive. Be safe. Let's get silly, but like not too silly. It's July. It's summertime, baby. So let's go make it our... Okay, bye.